In other news, Spotify has filed an antitrust complaint in the EU against Apple. The music streaming service claims that Apple has abused the dominance of its App Store and used it to favor its own music service, Apple Music, over Spotify. Not the first time we've seen run-ins between these two.
No, this is a very Spotify. We had Spotify on. I think that this is the kind of thing that is timely. You know that if somebody is not favored by, you know how it works. Someone is saying basically this is like AOL getting excluded from the operating system
of Microsoft.
Right.
Yeah. No, it's got some similarities.
They
control the platform,
but are you allowed
and therefore
to steer? Can you steer?
It's not a function of steer. Are you making it more difficult for a competitor to actually get customers and/or?
Okay, so what's wrong with it?
Service those customers.
What's wrong with it?
It's an unfair, potentially unfair use of. I mean, we haven't heard from Apple yet. I don't believe.
No.
They have not responded to Spotify's complaint.
Their stock's too busy going up.
And I'd be interested to hear what their defense is.
I
have not spoken to them.
Let's wait to hear. I mean, we could easily say, yeah, this is one of those cases where Apple's blocked everybody. But I'd like to hear more.
Yeah, well, their point is also on the payment system. You're charging an additional 30% when you're using Apple Pay, which they want you to do, and that makes it more difficult for them in terms of how they price the service. They also can't pass along certain updates that they want to. Any number of other what Spotify is saying are anti-competitive actions on the part of Apple as a result of it being the place people come to download the app.
By the way, this is coming as Apple's about to, we think, announced some big streaming news on the 25th. And we talked to Daniel Ek of Spotify, I think, at this desk on February 6th about competition.
These are formidable companies, no doubt. But what I look at is obviously how our business is doing, and we had a phenomenal Q4. The other part that I look at is we're really just focused on audio. That's how you should look at this. There's a ton of things that these other companies are doing, self-driving cars, whatever other businesses they're into. And I believe in this day and age that you need to be very, very clear with your brand, what you are for consumers in order for them to take it up. And the best experience wins. And now we're adding the best content to that as well. And that's now Spotify.
Look, if you're Apple and you got a store, or you're Kroger and you have a store, or you're Walmart and you have a store, you make it easy to have your private label, right? You go to Target, they've got their Cat and Jack right up front. I mean, why can't the creator of this, who has all the intellectual property, why can't they put it right up front? Make it easy. What's the problem with that?
Wait, so
well, look,
who are you defending here? I'm not.
I'm defending Apple.
Apple's got the shelf space.
Right.
They're obligated to give everybody in front of the store?
Well, they don't have to. Yeah, why should they? Well, they have to put them at the end caps? Make it easy?
Because they're the potentially dominant provider of this particular service in terms of how people access it.
If you go to the App Store, what does the App Store say? All apps are created equal? What do you think? It's a constitutional thing?
You know what? I think I'd like a judge to make a decision.
When in the course of human events, you get to be Spotify?
You're saying it's like shelf space in the grocery store.
I think it is.
Procter gets right in front of your eyes.
I'm hoping Apple listens. They tend not to get up early enough to watch the show, which drives me crazy.
Or pay to play, right? I guess you're saying.
Well, yeah, I'm saying that it's not pay to play.